Hey, it's March 15th, 2009, the Ides of March, and I'm doing my first video in quite some time. As you'll notice, I'm doing something different this video than what I had been doing in recent videos, in that I'm obviously presenting mail. There's more than one reason why I'm doing that. First off, I've let my facial hair grow out the last 3 or 4 days. It's kind of sort of a last hurrah, because Tuesday I am scheduled for laser hair removal, and so this should be the last time that I'm able to grow out this much facial hair, which, you know, isn't really a big thing, because I'm going to zoom in a moment, but I've never been able to grow a whole lot of facial hair. I mean, what I've been able to grow has been patchy and never has looked all that good. I mean, I've tried in the past to, for a few years, I actually sported a goatee. Didn't necessarily look that great, but yeah. But that's in the past now. So, but I'll zoom in and give you a look at what I'll be losing. So, you know, as you can see, it's really patchy. It probably doesn't show up all that well on video, but yeah, it doesn't look great. But it won't matter after Tuesday, because it'll be gone. But that's not the only reason why I'm presenting mail tonight. Actually, I haven't dressed in a while, and it's because I've had a lot of things going on in my mind. Probably no surprise that, you know, I'm dealing with a lot of doubt about the situation, because I've expressed that in videos before. I'm just not sure I'm going to be able to make it. You know, there are too many uncertainties about all of this. You know, it's like I have the one friend who I told about this, and you know, she's been more or less supportive, although it feels a lot like she's putting a lot of effort into being supportive, and she's maybe not really feeling that way, because she'll let things sort of slip that kind of emphasize more my masculine traits, or, you know, it seemed like maybe she's still trying to push me a little bit more that way. But, you know, after I told her about all this, she did a little bit of research on her own, which was cool. And, you know, we were talking after that, and she was explaining what she understood, you know, like the effects of hormones to be. One of the things she mentioned was voice. You know, that she understood it would change, you know, my voice. And I told her that wasn't the case, that any changes in voice had to come through vocal training. And her response was, "Oh, but you have a really deep voice." And, you know, that was enough. That was enough to make me step back and say, oh, yeah, my voice is, you know, fairly deep, kind of gravelly sounding. thinking, will I actually be able to get this to a point where it'd be believable? And then I think about other things. I've been watching a documentary series. I think it may have been on Sundance, the Sundance Channel. It was called Transgeneration. I'm watching that, and they're following two male to female and two female to male transgender students. It's all college students. And, as I'm watching, especially with one of the female to male transsexuals, they're not fitting, the other gender all that well. And I'm like, who's to say that I would?